The doorbell rang like a gunshot in the quiet suburban afternoon, and I froze, my hand hovering over the knob as if opening it would unleash a storm I wasn't ready for. "Kelsey, get in here before the game's over," boomed Mr. Harlan's voice from inside, laced with that gruff Midwestern charm that always made me feel like an intruder in their perfect family portrait. But as I stepped into the Harlan home that crisp October day in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I had no idea that by halftime, everything I thought I knew about love, loyalty, and lies would come crashing down around me. I was 22, a senior at the University of Michigan, majoring in journalism with dreams of exposing truths in a world full of facades. Jordan Harlan had been my roommate freshman year, and we'd clicked instantly. Two girls from opposite coasts, me from gritty New York streets, her from this idyllic Midwest bubble. She was the golden child. Captain of the soccer team, straight A student, with hair like sunlight and eyes that could melt glaciers. We'd spent countless nights studying, laughing over bad pizza, and sharing secrets under the glow of our dorm lamp. But lately, those secrets had deepened into something more. Stolen kisses in the shadows of the library, whispered promises during late-night walks along the Huron River. We were in love, but no one knew, especially not her father. Mr. Harlan, call me Tom, he'd insist, was a retired high school coach, the kind of man who lived for football Sundays, grilling burgers in the backyard, and quoting Ronald Reagan like gospel. Jordan adored him, but she feared his conservative views more than anything. "He's old school, Kelsey," she'd say, her voice trembling. "If he found out about us." She never finished the sentence, but the implication hung heavy. Rejection, heartbreak, maybe even worse. So we kept it hidden, our relationship a fragile bubble in the chaos of college life. That day, Jordan was out at a team practice, leaving me alone with Tom for what was supposed to be a casual watch party. The living room smelled of popcorn and beer, the massive flat screen blaring the Wolverines' game against Ohio State. Tom handed me a cold one, his calloused hand brushing mine. "Glad you could make it, kid. Jordan speaks so highly of you." His smile was warm, but his eyes, sharp, observant, made my stomach twist. We settled in, cheering at touchdowns, groaning at fumbles. It felt normal, almost fatherly. Halftime came and Tom muted the TV. "Kelsey, I've been meaning to talk to you about something." My heart skipped. Did he know? Had Jordan slipped up? He leaned forward, elbows on knees, his face serious. "Jordan's been different lately. Happier but secretive. You two are close, anything I should know?" I swallowed hard, forcing a laugh. "Just college stuff, Mr. Harlan. Stress from classes." He nodded slowly, but his gaze lingered. Then, unexpectedly, he pulled out his phone. "Found this in her room last week." My blood ran cold as he showed me a photo. Jordan and me, arms around each other at a campus pride event, our faces lit with joy. It was from months ago, a moment we'd thought private. "How?" I stammered, panic rising. Tom's expression softened, not with anger but something else, regret? "I wasn't snooping." Fell out of her journal. "Kelsey, I know about you too." The room spun. This was it, the confrontation we dreaded. But instead of yelling, he sighed deeply. "I'm not blind. And I'm not the monster you think I am." He paused, rubbing his temples. "Sit down. There's something I need to tell you both, but since she's not here. It starts with me." What followed shattered my world. Tom confessed he'd known for weeks, piecing it together from Jordan's late nights and glowing smiles. "But the real bombshell? I was in your shoes once," he said quietly. "In the 80s, before I married Jordan's mom. There was a woman, Sarah. We were in love, but society. My family. I chose the safe path. Married straight, had kids. But I never stopped regretting it." My jaw dropped. Tom Harlan, the epitome of straight-laced Americana, admitting to a hidden queer past? It was surreal, like a plot twist in a bad soap opera. As he spoke, tears welled in his eyes so like Jordan's. "I don't want her to make my mistakes. But Kelsey, there's more. Jordan's been pulling away from you, hasn't she?" I nodded numbly. Lately, our dates felt strained, her texts distant. "She's scared," he continued. "Scared of losing me, her family. But also, there's someone else. A guy from her team, Mike. She's been seeing him to test if she's really He trailed off, but the implication hit like a punch. Betrayal surged through me. Jordan, my Jordan, cheating? With a man? To prove something to herself? Or to her father? I stood, shaking. Why are you telling me this? Tom reached out, his hand steady. Because I see myself in her, and you and Sarah. Fight for her, Kelsey. Or let her go. But don't let fear win. The game resumed, but I barely heard it. My mind raced, love, lies, legacy. Little did I know this was just the beginning of our unraveling. As the afternoon wore on, Tom shared stories of his youth. Stolen moments with Sarah in Chicago dive bars. The pain of suppression in Reagan's America. It humanized him, this man I'd pegged as the enemy. Times are changing, he said. Gay marriage is legal now. But old habits die hard. I listened, torn between empathy and rage. When Jordan returned, flushed from practice, the air crackled with unspoken truths. Dad? Kelsey? What's going on? She asked, dropping her bag. Tom glanced at me, then her. Family meeting time, kiddo. We sat in a tense circle, the TV forgotten. He laid it all out. His discovery, his past, his plea for honesty. Jordan's face crumpled, tears streaming. I'm sorry, Kelsey. I love you, but... I panicked. Mike was just a distraction. Her words cut deep, but in her eyes I saw fear, not malice. We talked for hours, peeling back layers of deception. Jordan admitted her confusion, rooted in a lifetime of pleasing her father. Tom, in turn, apologized for the unspoken expectations that had shaped her. By nightfall, exhaustion set in, but so did a fragile hope. As I left, Jordan pulled me aside. Don't give up on us, she whispered, her lips brushing my cheek. In that moment, amid the suburban quiet, I felt the stirrings of something deeper. A love tested by fire. But drama has a way of escalating. The next week, rumors swirled on campus. Jordan seen with Mike at a party, laughing too closely. My friends warned me, but I confronted her. Is it over? I demanded in our dorm. She hesitated, then nodded. I need time, Kelsey, to figure me out. Heartbroken, I stormed out, seeking solace in the city's neon lights. Weeks blurred into a haze of lectures, coffee, and aching solitude. An arbor's winter descended like a shroud, mirroring my inner turmoil. I'd avoided the Harlan home, but Tom's words echoed. Fight for her. So I did, in small ways, texts of encouragement, notes slipped under her door. Jordan responded sporadically, her messages a mix of affection and apology. Miss you, one read. But Dad's pushing therapy. Says it'll help. Therapy. For what, being gay? Or for the family secrets unearthed? One snowy evening, I bumped into Mike at a campus cafe. Tall, athletic, with a smug grin that made my blood boil. Kelsey, right? Jordan's friend. His tone dripped condescension. Look, she's confused. Give her space. I clenched my fists. And you're helping how? By being her beard. He laughed, but his eyes hardened. She's straight. Always has been. You're just a phase. The words stung, fueling my doubt. Was I deluding myself? That night I called Tom. Is she really seeing him? Silence, then a sigh. It's complicated, Kelsey. Jordan's trying to fit the mold I built. But I told her about Sarah fully. She's processing. He paused. Come over this weekend. Family dinner. Let's clear the air. Reluctant, I agreed. The drive to their suburb felt eternal. Snowflakes dancing in my headlights like mocking confetti. The Harlan house glowed warmly against the cold, Christmas lights twinkling early. Inside, the scent of roast turkey welcomed me. Thanksgiving was near. Jordan greeted me at the door, her hug lingering. Thanks for coming. Tom clapped my shoulder. Good to see you, kid. Dinner was awkward at first, small talk about classes and the Wolverines season. But as pie was served, Tom steered the conversation deep. Remember when I coached your soccer team, Jor? He asked. She nodded, smiling faintly. You were fearless. No hesitation. That's who you are. Not this scared girl hiding. Tears brimmed in her eyes. But Dad, what if I'm not? What you want? He reached across the table. I want you happy. With whoever makes you light up, like Kelsey does. My heart swelled. Jordan glanced at me, vulnerability raw. I messed up. Mike was a mistake. I was terrified of losing everything. We excused ourselves to the porch, bundled in coats against the chill. Stars pierced the sky crisp and clear. "Kelsey, I love you," she whispered. "Truly. But I need to own this, come out on my terms." I pulled her close, our breaths mingling. Together then. Our kiss was tentative, then passionate, a reclamation amid the frost. But peace was fleeting. The next day, a campus blog post exploded. Star athlete's secret affair exposed. Photos of Jordan and me, grainy but unmistakable, alongside whispers of her experimentation with Mike. Panic set in. Who leaked it? Jordan accused Mike in a heated call. He denied it, but suspicion lingered. The backlash was swift. Teammates sidelined her. Conservative alumni emailed complaints. Her scholarship teetered. In the storm, Tom became our anchor. "This is America 2023, he growled during a strategy session in his den. "We'll fight back." He connected us with a local LGBTQ center, rallying support. Jordan's mother, quiet till now, spoke up. "I knew about your father and Sarah," she admitted softly. "We built a life anyway. But Jordan deserves better." The revelation bonded us, a family remade. Yet betrayal lurked. Investigating the leak, I discovered texts on Jordan's phone. From her best friend, Emily, who'd snapped the photos jealousy-fueled. "You chose her over me," Emily confessed when confronted. "I was hurt." The pain of a friend's stab cut deep, but Jordan forgave, her heart expansive. As winter thawed, our love bloomed anew. Dates in Detroit's art districts, hikes in the Arboretum. Jordan came out publicly in a school paper op-ed, titled My Truth. The response? Overwhelming support, with some hate mail Tom fielded like a pro. "Proud of you, kid," he said at her game where she scored the winning goal. But drama peaked at spring break. Mike, spurned and bitter, spread vicious rumors online, claiming Jordan used me for attention. The harassment escalated, doxing threats. We hunkered down at the Harlan home, a fortress of solidarity. One night, as sirens wailed distantly, Jordan broke. "Is this worth it?" I held her. "You are." Tom intervened, using old coaching connections to expose Mike's lies. The university investigated, suspending him. Justice felt sweet, but the toll was heavy. Jordan's anxiety spiked. Therapy sessions intensified. Through it all, our bond deepened, forged in fire. By summer, scars healing, we road tripped to New York, my turf. Skyscrapers loomed, a far cry from Michigan's fields. "This is freedom," Jordan marveled from the Brooklyn Bridge. I proposed informally, a promise ring glinting. "Forever?" she asked. "Forever." Back in Ann Arbor for senior year, the air buzzed with possibility and peril. Jordan's op-ed had made her a campus icon, but fame brought shadows. Anonymous notes in her locker. "Freak." We reported them, but paranoia crept in. Tom, ever vigilant, installed security cams. "Can't be too careful," he muttered, his protective instincts in overdrive. Our relationship evolved, intimacy laced with honesty. Lazy Sundays in bed, debating politics over brunch, her progressive fire matching my journalistic zeal. But doubts lingered. What if I'm not enough? Jordan confessed one rainy afternoon in our off-campus apartment. I traced her jaw. "You are everything." Yet her therapy unearthed buried traumas. A childhood of suppressed emotions, mirroring Tom's regrets. Conflict arose mid-semester. A prestigious internship in D.C. called for me. "It's my dream," I said. Jordan hesitated. "But we'll be apart." And with everything, jealousy flared. She accused me of prioritizing career over us. Like my dad did with Sarah? The fight escalated, doors slamming. I crashed at a friend's, nursing wounds. Tom mediated over coffee. "Love isn't easy, Kelsey. I lost Sarah to my cowardice. Don't repeat history." His words pierced. I returned, apology in hand. Jordan met me halfway. Tears mingling with kisses. "We're stronger together." But the biggest shock came from an unexpected source. Jordan's estranged aunt, Vivian, Sarah's sister. She reached out via email, having read the op-ed. "Your story echoes my sister's," she wrote. "We met in Chicago, a bustling cafe overlooking Lake Michigan. Vivian, elegant in her 60s, shared letters from Sarah. Heart-wrenching tales of love lost. Tom broke her heart, but she understood. Society crushed us. Jordan clutched the pages, eyes wide. This is our legacy. The meeting humanized the past, but stirred unrest. Jordan questioned Tom's narrative. Did you really love her, Dad? Or was it convenience? Confrontation ensued at home, voices raised. Tom admitted flaws. I was scared. But I loved her, still do in a way. The admission bridged generations, fostering forgiveness. As graduation loomed, romance reignited. A surprise picnic at Mathey Botanical Gardens. Blankets, wine, stargazing. Marry me someday, Jordan whispered. My yes sealed it, dreams intertwining. Yet, betrayal struck again. Emily, the former friend, resurfaced, apologetic but manipulative. She cornered Jordan at a party, planting seeds of doubt. Kelsey is using you for her stories. Jordan, vulnerable, wavered. I discovered late-night texts, innocent but flirty. What the hell? I demanded. She sobbed. I was lonely during our fight. Nothing happened. Trust fractured, we teetered on the brink. Therapy saved us. Couple sessions, raw and revealing. We unpacked insecurities. My fear of abandonment from a broken home. Her internalized homophobia. Progress was slow but profound. Tom attended family sessions, owning his role. I projected my pain onto you, he told Jordan. Hugs followed, healing in motion. Summer brought respite. A cross-country drive to California, windows down, playlists blasting. From Grand Canyon's majesty to San Francisco's pride parades, we rediscovered joy. In Yosemite, under sequoias, Jordan proposed properly. A simple band, etched with forever unafraid. Tears flowed. Vows exchanged in nature's cathedral. Back east, reality intruded. My DC internship started. Jordan pursued grad school in Michigan. Long distance tested us, Skype dates, care packages. But distance bred intimacy, letters echoing Sarah's. A crisis hit. Tom's health scare. A mild heart attack during a game watch. We rushed to the hospital, fear gripping. Don't leave us, Jordan pleaded. He recovered, but the event sobered. Life's short, he said from his bed. Live your truth. It galvanized us. I transferred internships closer home. As autumn returned full circle, our love stood resilient. Campus walks hand in hand, no more hiding. Friends celebrated. Family embraced. But whispers of past betrayals lingered, reminders of fragility. In quiet moments I'd reflect on that fateful game day. How one invitation unraveled secrets, birthing authenticity. Jordan, once tentative, now radiated confidence. You saved me, she'd say. We saved each other, I'd correct. Senior year's final stretch was a whirlwind. Theses, job hunts, farewell parties. Jordan and I navigated it tandem, our bond a lighthouse in the storm. But external pressures mounted. A conservative group protested her op-ed at a campus event, signs blaring hate. We stood firm, chanting back with allies. Tom, cane in hand post-recovery, joined, his presence a powerful symbol. Proud as hell, he beamed afterward. Romance flourished in stolen escapes. Weekends in Traverse City, cherry blossoms framing our picnics. Remember our first kiss? Jordan mused by the lake. Terrified but electric. I laughed. Still is. Our connection deepened, conversations turning philosophical, dreams of a future home, maybe kids via adoption. A family like ours but freer, she said. Yet internal conflicts resurfaced. My New York roots pulled. Jordan's Midwest ties anchored. What if I move east? I broached. She tensed. I'd follow, but Dad. Tom's frailty weighed heavy. Compromise emerged. A year in Michigan, then adventure. Betrayal's echo returned via Mike's lawsuit, claiming defamation from our accusations. Lawyers involved, stress peaked. This ends now, Tom declared, funding legal aid. The case dismissed quickly, evidence weak. Victory tasted bittersweet, closure at last. Graduation day dawned sunny, caps tossed amid cheers. Jordan's speech moved the crowd. Love defies boxes. Embrace your story. Tom wiped tears, I swelled with pride. Post-ceremony, a family barbecue. Vivian attended, bridging old wounds. Stories flowed. Sarah's legacy honored in toasts. Summer jobs separated us briefly, me interning at a Detroit paper, Jordan coaching youth soccer. Distance honed longing. Reunions passionate. One August night, under fireworks at a county fair, we discussed marriage. Soon, I promised. But drama climaxed in September. Jordan's ex, a high school flame, female preemie, resurfaced seeking reconciliation. Just coffee, Jordan assured. I trusted but jealousy gnawed. When photos surfaced online, innocent hugs I confronted. Why hide it? Hurt flashed. I didn't. You're paranoid. The argument escalated, old insecurities flaring. We separated briefly, space to breathe. Tom counseled. Communication, kids. Don't let pride win. Jordan reached out first, apology picnic in hand. She's past. Your future. Reconciliation sealed with a road trip to Mackinac Island, bikes, fudge, heartfelt talks. As leaves turned, we cohabitated fully. Apartment a haven. Cooking disasters turned laughs. Movie nights into debates. Our love, once clandestine, now open, friends' weddings, pride events. Tom's influence grew poignant. He penned a memoir draft, sharing with us. For you too, to learn from my mistakes. Reading it, Jordan cried. You suffered so much. Hugs mended generational rifts. A turning point. Vivian's gift, Sarah's ring, resized for Jordan. She'd want this. Proposal redux on the Huron River. Sunset painting the water gold. Yes, 1,000 times, Jordan breathed. Wedding planning ensued, small, intimate, in a Michigan barn. Invites to allies. Tom walking Jordan down the aisle. But health woes returned. Tom's checkup revealed complications. Not long, doctors said. Devastation hit. We accelerated plans, marrying in hospital gardens. Vows exchanged amid blooms. In sickness and health forever. Tom, frail but beaming, officiated briefly. My girls. His blessing profound. Post-wedding we honeymooned briefly in the up. Lakes, forests, solace. Tom's condition stabilized temporarily. We cherished time. Family dinners became rituals, stories preserving legacy. As winter approached, reflections deepened. Our journey, from hidden kisses to vowed union, embodied resilience. Betrayals forged strength. Love triumphed. Tom's decline was gradual, a slow fade like autumn leaves. We moved in temporarily, caregiving a labor of love. Jordan nursed him with tenderness, reading sports stats aloud. I'd cook, sharing quiet talks. You two give me hope, he'd whisper. America's changing, because of people like you. One crisp November day he passed peacefully, surrounded by us. Grief enveloped, but his will revealed surprises. Funds for our future, a letter to Jordan. Live boldly, my girl. Love who you love. We scattered ashes by the river. Closure in nature's flow. Post-loss we navigated mourning together, therapy, support groups. Jordan channeled pain into advocacy, founding a campus LGBTQ scholarship in Tom's name. I wrote articles amplifying queer voices, our work intertwined. Years blurred. Moves to Chicago for my job at a major paper, Jordan teaching at a progressive school. We adopted a daughter, Lily, spunky with Jordan's eyes. Family life echoed Tom's best traits. Barbecues, game watches, open hearts. But echoes of past drama resurfaced occasionally. Emily apologized fully. Forgiveness granted. Mike faded into obscurity. Vivian became surrogate grandma, sharing Sarah's tales with Lily. Our love endured tests. Career stresses, parenting woes. A rough patch mid-30s. Jordan's burnout led to distance. Need space, she said. Panic reminiscent of college. But maturity prevailed. Counseling rebuilt. We're unbreakable, I affirmed. Anniversaries marked milestones. 10th in New York, retracing my roots. 20th in Michigan, toasting Tom. Lily grew, proud of her moms, attending pride marches, questioning history. In quiet evenings, we'd reflect on that game day invitation. What if I hadn't gone? I'd muse. Jordan smiled. Fate. Or Dad's nudge. His unexpected act revealing truth sparked our odyssey. The story's essence. Love's complexity in America's tapestry. From conservative suburbs to urban freedoms, we embodied progress. Conflicts, betrayals, fears yielded growth. Romance deepened through trials.